Okay, so we just kind of jumped right in on move-in day. I don't have a fully empty house tour. I'm not doing a house tour in general just because privacy, but here is our semi-empty downstairs tour. Looking back, I am a few months into the future and things look so different now. I can't wait to show you guys how everything has turned out. One of the very first visions I guess I had for the space was my living room rug. And as I speak to you now, we are on rug number 3. We have found the right one though, but I wanted to show you guys my thought process, I guess, for getting rid of this rug. I'll put an image on the screen of what the online image looked like, and it does not compute. So I was able to return it. This is a Wayfair rug, and that was a whole ordeal, returning this huge rug and getting a refund. The second rug is a whole another story, different place. But yeah, I thought this was going to be a lot more saturated. And what is that spot there? I don't get it. But it was like parts of the rug had more saturation than others, and then when you run your hand across it, that doesn't improve on the print. So the first things that we got for our bedroom was, well, the first thing was a gigantic dresser nightstand headboard thing that you guys will see later, and this bed frame as well. And we also had got a free desk off of Marketplace. Actually, all of those things were from Marketplace at ridiculous prices. The solid wood bed frame, king size, was $100. And I love the color. It's pretty sturdy. It is kind of squeaky sometimes, but I mean, what can you do? And then the desk we ended up using downstairs for a while before it came upstairs. So you guys won't see that for a few more vlogs. Okay, so when I first thought of this project, I thought it was going to be a really amazing thing for you guys to see from start to finish, but spoiler alert, we are just most likely going to end up knocking down these cabinets and installing new ones. We do like the counters though, so those are going to stay, but my initial project was going to be stripping this white paint off of our cabinets and staining them to a color of our liking. Here's a sneak peek of the backsplash that we chose, which you guys will be able to see a preview of the actual backsplash installed later on in the vlog. But we are having some water logging issues in our cabinets, which is causing them to expand and crack anyway. So it's going to need a little bit more than just stripping the paint off and installing new doors or whatnot. So we are just planning on demoing pretty much everything and switching the fridge and the pantry, and then just exploring getting new cabinets. So it'll still be an exciting journey to take you guys on. It's just not what I thought it was going to be, but this stripper was pretty easy to use. Obviously we won't see the project to fruition, but I can say that I believe there was one coat of paint on our cabinets as well as a coat of primer, and this stripper was able to get us down to the wood in many places, but the primer was still pretty strong in other places, but it took off most of the paint almost completely, and that was just one coat. So I imagine another coat would be, you know, just what we needed for this area. Oh, and I do want to mention that what I'm showing you here is before I actually scraped off the product. Here's a preview of our backsplash. It is honestly my favorite thing in the house, at least in the kitchen thus far, and it's gonna look even better once we get rid of these white cabinets. Here is post scraping. I did this area first because it had the most surface area, and we also needed to get it done so that we could put the fridge back in that nook. So yeah, I mean, I think another coat would have really done the trick. Here is the aftermath of some of my husband's friends helping us move. We got some Chinese food from a local spot and all of the packing and box madness that awaits us for the next few weeks. Here is our couch. The way that that looks versus the rug we have now is just doesn't even compare. And since this is our first home, I will not be showing our son's room just for privacy reasons. This headboard with the built-in nightstands and the built-in lighting is solid oak, and we got it on Marketplace for $150. Well, really $75 because it came with a 6-drawer solid oak dresser that we gave away to a family member. Okay, so we didn't realize this until a few days after moving in, but the 3 pieces are supposed to be all flush in line with each other. So it literally took 4 of us, and we had to do some serious acrobatics to hold up the tall column sides, and then push up the middle. It was a whole thing. So I'll show you guys how that looks later on. All 3 are all in line with each other. And then I realized after I put on the mattress that I forgot to put these slats on first. So, oops. One of the first things that we set up to make us feel like we were, not living out of boxes was our closets. At least our clothes that are on hangers, we put those up right away. Kept the same organization that we had previously, short sleeves, tank tops, all of that. Everything kind of grouped together by type. And then I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my oak storage headboard, and they are still like that. I have the purses there, and then the top drawer I have pajamas, the bottom drawer I have socks, and I got all of my shoes except my heels. Actually, no, that's not true. I ended up putting my boots here at the top. We don't have like shoes on the ground in our closet in here. There's room for that, but we just don't need that yet. I decided to put my shoes under the bed for now. And then we have a second closet in our bedroom that I have a shoe rack with some heels and things in there. When we initially moved in, we said that we didn't want to have a dresser at all in our room, so my plan was to get all of my bottoms hung up in the closet. Those ones right there worked really well for skirts. I used these for my workout shorts and pants and sports bras. Spoiler alert, those worked well for like dress pants and things, but I had so many bottoms that we do have a dresser, and a lot of them are rolled up in the dresser right now. Finding shower caddies that were useful and the right size for your space was a lot harder than I thought. I got those off of Amazon. The shower mat is from Home Goods, and unfortunately it didn't last very long being in the water like that. I don't know if it's for that, but here's just how I set up our shower. We do have a canopy shower head, which we really love for filtered shower water. That was everything for my first home vlog. I have so many exciting things to show you guys. Lots of cool decor items, great furniture pieces. I'm excited to finish this journey with you, and I hope you stick around, and thanks so much for watching.